before we take questions from the audience. The Arlington County Democrats host a monthly Saturday morning breakfast. In 2014, former Congressman Jim Moran was a speaker at one of these breakfasts. Moran told the audience that he usually agrees with Governor McCall, but that the governor is wrong on allowing offshore drilling off the coast of Virginia. In April, Virginia's Senators Kane and Warner called for the U.S. Department of Interior to open regions off the coast of Virginia to oil and gas leasing. Do you disagree with Governor McCall, Senator Kane, and Senator Warner on the offshore drilling issue?
Yes, I think offshore drilling is too risky. It's a form of instant gratification with unknown consequences. Even testing to see if an area is suitable for drilling can have a harmful effect on the creatures that live in that part of the ocean. We need to stop moving further towards fossil fuels and move further towards alternative energies, and this would have been a step in the wrong direction.
Yes, I'm also opposed to offshore drilling. I'm very concerned about the environmental impacts that it would create. And if you look at the BP oil spill or the one off the coast of Santa Barbara recently, you can easily see why. And I also believe we need to move towards a clean energy future.
I too agree that offshore drilling should not be allowed off the Virginia shore. To clarify something that I had said before, the regulatory regime that we have is insufficient to allow it to occur with appropriate safeguards, and until such time that that regulatory regime is in place, it does not make any sense to do it. Frankly, I don't ever see us getting to a regulatory regime that would allow it.
I strongly oppose offshore drilling. I oppose fracking as well. The dirty little secret about offshore drilling off the coast of Virginia is many of these wells wouldn't be ready for 20 or 30 years anyway. By then, I want to be off of the drug that is oil. I want to get away from that addiction. If they start the planning now and they've got the drilling rigs in 20, 30 years, then they're going to want to use them, of course. Let's move to alternative energy now.
And unsurprisingly, I too am against offshore drilling. And we need to move away from carbon-based fuels. I think the other important part of this question, though, is that whether any of us would stand up for what we believe in the face of other powerful Democrats supporting a position we weren't comfortable with. Many of you know that I had a disagreement with our now Congressman Beyer. The end result of that was to work that issue out and to then be named to chair a committee for him. I think we have the capacity as a party to negotiate when things are difficult.